Alright guys, we're going in for round one of this Modern Masters 2015 draft. And let's see how things go. I'm excited to play this deck, even if it gets housed. Okay, well, a hand like that isn't great. We're on the draw. I think I'm going to mulligan. We don't want 4-drop, 6-drop, and a bunch of lands. We also don't really want this, but like if we draw one land, and we're on the draw, so I think I'm going to keep it. If we draw one land, we can do some crazy things early, and we did. So we're going to play out Smoke Braider, and then something else, and then we may be able to Thunder Blast really early, which is great. All right, Gnarlid Pack. Okay, we got a Burst Lightning, but we'll play our Smoke Braider. If we draw a land, we can just Thunder Blast this next turn, which is obviously pretty nice. And we did. So we're just going to Thunder Blast this turn. We're just going to go for it. You know, he's green right now. We'll just add red, and we'll go Thunder Blast. What's up? Turn 3. I mean, even if he kills it, it doesn't die. It has Persist, so it'll hit him for 7 here, more than likely. And it'll still be alive as a 7/2. It doesn't have Trample until it gets its Persist counter. But right now, in the situation where he's vulnerable, I think we just want to smash, and smash hard. That was pretty sweet. That's the kind of thing we wanted to do with this deck. Okay, green, blue. So he's probably Grafty. So far, it looks like it could be a lot like the deck we drafted the other day. Holding his pack back, it seems. Maybe not, though. Let's draw Guile now. We actually can't play him right now. We need another land first, but we could play our Smoke Braider if we did, and an Inner Flame Igniter, and just get in there with the Thunder Blast. He's thinking hard about whether to attack. He probably has a blocker then. Well, he didn't attack. Now he's playing something, though. And it's a Cloud Elemental who can't block our Thunder Blast anyway. He doesn't have Trample right now, but I think getting the Inner Flame Igniter... No, he'll have it anyway. So what do we want to do first? Well, I think I know what we want to do, and it's to Burst Lightning the Gnarlid Pack. Just get it out of the way to the Gnarlid Pack. Now we can swing for 7 yet again. And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to keep back the Smoke Braider so we can play out a bunch more stuff. Yeah, this Thunder Blast, this turn 3 Thunder Blast was just brutal. We kind of lucked into it for sure. We'll add red, play a Soul Bright Flamekin. Actually, playing him, right now is good too because he can give this guy Trample now. Kind of forgot that's what he does. All right. And I think we'll also play Inner Flame Igniter so that next turn we can just run him over if we want to. This gives him first strike, right? Yeah, first strike. This one gives him Trample, mixing them up a little. We'll end our turn. It's going to be pretty hard for him to come back from this. We got a crazy... I mean, our hand actually wasn't that good. It was land, Soulbright, Flamekin, and a bunch of elementals, but... we might have had 2 Smoke Braiders right away. I meant Smoke Braider a minute ago, not Soulbright Flamekin. But it looks pretty good for us. It looks pretty good. I mean, we can give him Trample even though he isn't currently set up for Trample. He could have something like Vapor Snag. That's a real possibility. All right, Wolfbriar Elemental. That's not going to get the job done. He can't kick it, and he doesn't have any Uh, he's dead, in other words. He's going to make us kill him, though. So we will oblige him, I think. We'll swing with everybody, except for there's no real reason to swing with our Smoke Braider. Although we could pump everybody. We could pump everybody once. Yeah, we'll swing with everybody, because we can pump everybody once and then give Trample to him, or whoever we want to, with our Soulbright Flamekin. So, yeah, we'll attack with everybody. All right, he conceded. That was a pretty amazing hand. That's what I dreamed of happening with the Elemental deck. Let's see if we can make that dream happen again. Turn 3 Thunderblast. Pretty hard to overcome for anybody. Unless they have like Oblivion Ring. That's the one thing that can really get it done. I didn't see anything that makes me want to change anything in our deck. I think we're just going to run it back out there as is. I mean, I got enough joy out of that game 1 that I don't even know. I mean, I'd love to do more of the same, but you know, that game 1 was pretty legit. One of the more fun game 1s I've played in any limited format, just because it came together so easily for us with the turn 3 Thunderblast, which is just brutal, and yeah, we just did him in. So, all right, I was just about to pause for a minute, but it seems our opponent has returned. It'd be crazy if the deck gave us another hand like that. Of course, we had to draw well in that last game to make it happen. It didn't give us a hand like that, but it gave us another good hand. Turn 2 Smoke Braider, and then Hatchling, and then, you know, go to town. Seems pretty nice. Could even draw into Thunderblast. Who knows, right? We didn't yet. We still have one more chance to draw, and actually 3 before we can turn 3 Thunderblast to our opponent again. We could also turn 3 Guile. Oh no. Yeah, it'd have to be turn 4 Guile. Thunderblast costs 5, Guile costs 6. Yeah, well, there's that. He may have a Remand or a Mana Leak, but I think we risk it. Play out a Smoke Braider. If it resolves, I'm going to be so happy, and it did. So next turn, we're going to play our Shrewd Hatchling, and then we're going to play Guile. So it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. The news about Shrewd Hatchling in this format is if our opponent has cards with Proliferate, they can hurt our Shrewd Hatchling. And this deck may well have them. All right, Narcolepsy. Yeah. Well, that shuts down our Smoke Braider, and aside from being able to use it for activated abilities. So instead, we'll play our Inner Flame Igniter into Shrewd Hatchling. All right. Get tapped. So we'll play our Igniter. And like every upkeep, I can just tap this and a land to do that. But I don't think we're going to next turn. ASAP, so it can just start shedding counters and getting big. Wolfbriar Elemental's in our opponent's deck. That's something to remember. That's a pretty frightening card. That, however, does not frighten us. We like it when things can't block. Yeah, we're not going to do it here because we want to be able to play our Hatchling. So we'll swing. Yeah, now we also don't have triple blue like we had when our Smoke Braider could do stuff. But the Hatchling will be nice. He'll get too smaller next. I mean, yeah, he'll get bigger next turn. Oh, we already played a land though. So now we play our Hatchling. We haven't gotten our Incandescent Soulstoke yet. It would be nice to see. So next turn, we can play 2 guys and make him a 4/4. We can also tap, and now we will tap this every upkeep to use for Shrewd Hatchling's ability at least. At least there's that. We can make 2 things unable to block every turn with our Smoke Braider. And that's something for sure. I'm sure, I mean, I don't know if I would have narcolepsied my opponent's smoke braider. Oh, he's the one who got that. That's sad. But I would have, considering what happened in round 1, I don't blame the guy. Should swing with your elemental, yeah. Yeah, but that air servant is going to be significant annoyance. Unless we can get Guile out there too, and then he doesn't really have like a good target to hit with. All right, so here's where we go. Okay, and we'll add blue, blue, and then we'll say target creature can't block Shrewd Hatchling this turn, and target creature can't block Shrewd Hatchling this turn. Okay. Now we let him tap, and now we have triple blue. How about that? And we'll play out our Soulbright Flame dude, which will make our hatchling bigger. And then, well, maybe an argument can be made here to hold back and swing with both of them and then just pump. And then play Guile next turn. Because if I swing with both, he's not going to be able to block our Inner Flame Igniter either. But I think I'd rather just play another Inner Flame Igniter. We're probably not going to get in with our Hatchling a whole lot more because of Air Servant. Of course, it's pretty mana intensive. And we'll just swing with our Hatchling. For a second, I thought the word Shrewd was Shroud, and I was like, wait, he has Shroud? That would just be ridiculous. So we get in for 4 here, and we hold on to Guile, who we can cast next turn. And then he'll have Shrewd Hatchling and Guile, and have to decide which one he wants to tap down with his Air Servant, which will be super mana intensive. And so we'll be pretty happy about that. Wolfbriar Elemental right now would generate 2 wolves, which would definitely be annoying. I wish our Hatchling could make anything not be able to, like, make it not be able to block, period, but it just can't block our Hatchling. Wouldn't mind Burst Lightning right now, that's for sure. Right now I can tap down 2 creatures a turn, but as I said, like, eventually that's just not going to be practical. Like this turn, it's not even going to be that great for him. Well, it depends on what we decide to do and what he decides to do. It's going to be pretty good. I mean, but he has to keep all his mana up if he wants to do that. And eventually, our Inner Flame Igniters are going to be able to just crack through. So, like, we're going to play Guile this turn for sure. So I'm actually going to, yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to. So, and target creature can't block. All right, he's just scooping. I don't know that he should have. I mean, Air Servant could have really slowed us down, but eventually our Inner Flame Igniters would just be swinging and swinging. He'd have to tap down Guile and our Shrewd dude, and they would just keep pumping and buffing, and they would just, eventually kill him. So yeah, the Elemental deck worked. It helps that we got Thunderblast and Guile and 2 Smoke Braiders and 3 Shrewd Hatchlings. That's the way to make it work, I think. We didn't see our Soul Stokes at all either. So that makes me feel pretty confident going forward. And we won round 1, which is great. But yeah, so thanks for watching. On to round 2, and I hope you enjoyed the video.